Well, all of these take green as well. So we're going to go for that as well. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That was a bad one. Alright, I need to set up the green pod science production, and for that we need inserters and transport belts. Yeah, Factorio's a lot of a tower defense too, if you look at it kind of that way, but you can also play the game with no enemies, so it just depends on how you're looking at things. Okay, so the transport belts need iron plate and iron gear wheel, and the inserters need iron gear wheel and iron plate. Alright. I'm gonna start bussing some of this stuff. Forgive me if this takes a little longer than I want it to, and if I have to go through a lot of resources. A lot of this stuff we will be reusing, though. Oh yeah, and especially mods. Games, or any game that can be modded, it just has so much more possibility. 10 years ago, you know, you would never even thought about this stuff, or at least I wouldn't have. Alright, there are the iron plates. Now, some people like to leave one space in between each item. I like to leave 2 spaces, if I can. That gives you enough room to put, you know, lots of stuff. Alright, I need more transport belts. Like I said, I'm gonna be crafting a lot of stuff in my pocket. That's just how I'm used to playing for now. Later on, automation will be doing all of the work for me. You guys need more iron. Didn't I build another iron mine? I did, and I never put it down. Alright, that should help. And we're going to leave that for that. Or leave that alone for now. And head back on up here. So we've got iron plates running along this one. Oh, not here. I'm going to put iron gear, I think, on the next one. And then we'll do copper plate and then copper wire. I'm kind of planning for the future by doing this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this stuff very much right now. Like I said, this is kind of planning ahead. These lines are all in my way. Oh, I don't need you anymore anyway. I'm going to move this ammo production. The sooner we get this set up, the sooner we can automate everything. And I don't need you anymore either, or you, or you, or you. Alright, I want to fill that line up. Need 2 or 3 more of those, and then a whole bunch more transport belts. One there, and one here. I actually don't like to go the max range on these in case I need more room somewhere. I like to leave myself a little bit of space. Oh. I did say that I was going to put iron gears on this line, didn't I? And that's what I'm going to do. Iron gears. Okay. And then 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Run copper up. And I'm gonna have to clear the copper plates that I did put on this line, but there's not too many, so no problem. And then the last line, 2 more over. Copper wires. Ah, 1 more. So basically, the reason why I'm doing it like this is because we're going to need all of these materials for different machines, different setups, different construction. Let me get rid of this chest. It's almost like I did that on purpose. And here we go. I like how you can just stand on the conveyor belt and it'll move you. It's fantastic. Okay, you're not going to do anything until you have a green science pack, correct? Alright, so I can actually move you now. Move all of this stuff. And now we can start more utilizing the line itself. Okay? I'm going to leave that here for now. Going to run up to here and run electricity up through these lines. Alright, in my manufacturing, I'm going to start south for normal stuff, and I'm going to go north for oil stuff. Because all the oil is to the north of us. Start by getting rid of these trees here in my way. You can also shoot trees. It takes a little longer with this current gun, but if you have a better gun, the trees will disappear right away. Okay. Now we're going to start bringing some of these materials down after I grab a whole bunch of iron plates. I know I zoom out a little bit sometimes too much. Okay. So we're going to get some splitters going. And the first thing I need is iron plates and iron gear wheels. I'm going to put the splitters on my bar down here. And if you middle click it, it'll lock it into place. Oops. Alright, so we have iron plates, iron gear wheel. And we just branch them off like this. Get some more splitters and more of these underground tunnels made. Run underneath here. Okay. Now we've got iron plates on one side and the gears on the other. I'm not going to run that too far, just a little bit down. And I need my assembling plants on my bar as well. Oh, there's research for advanced tool belt. Oh, I can't wait to do that. I need green science packs as well. That's okay. Alright. Oh, right here is good. So we've got materials coming in. And the machines coming out. And we're going to run those machines along this belt right here. Of course, we actually have to set the recipe for transport belt. Okay, now we're going to have transport belts automatically crafted out of here. I don't know why in the world I made him that sized. I can save that one for later. Oh, that's why. Duh. I knew I did that for a reason. Okay. Now we're going to be making transport belts automatically. Which is important because we need those to make the green science packs. But first we need the inserters. And in order to make inserters, we're going to need electronic circuits. So we're going to need iron plate and copper cable. Right? Yeah, iron plate, copper cable. I'd say somewhere down here. Because as far as this green production goes, we're going to need a lot of those. I don't know if I'm going to be able to run this the entire length that I want, but we can at least get it to there. Okay. There's the iron plates. They are on the left side, so I'm going to want to put my copper cables onto the right. Like so. And now I'm going to come over here and run the power up. Like so. I can leave one space in between these. So for the green, we need an inserter for the plates, and then we need an exit. And those are going to run along the top here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I do like the fact that I can just run along the belt and grab all of these transport belts that I'm already making and grab some more tin plates. I really need to get this floor replaced soon so I'm not walking so slow. Okay. Now we've got the circuit boards. So for inserters, we need circuit boards, iron gear wheel, and iron plate. Okay. If I get rid of this, he should still be able to put them onto there, right? No. First, here's what we're going to do. Okay. Just like that. You're going to run it here and then underneath. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I am just going to start over here. There's no reason to use the same materials. Just plan for the future here. A couple more of these undergrounds ought to do it. And we're going to merge these onto the same belt like that. We'll run these all the way over. I'm going to need more transport belts. And then I'm going to run those circuit boards down parallel to here. So I want to go right here. Gonna need a couple more of these undergrounds. Can't wait to upgrade these. Run it down next to this one. Place down the assembling machine. Right here's perfect, I think, actually. So we have the long arm to grab those two. Short arm grabs those. set the recipe for inserter. And we'll take them like this. 1, 2, and they'll have to go under, but I need more plates and I need more belts. Yeah. You're talking about right here. Yeah, I know. The inserter can pick right off the underground belt. So I can actually save myself a belt. Yeah, that's a good point. I had thought of that myself, but something about that bothers me. How I can just pull out of the machine like that. There we go. Oh, one more of these ought to do it right here. Oh. Okay. Alright, well now we have everything that we need for green science packs. Inserters and transport belts. However, I'm going to need a few more belts, a few more iron plates, make sure that everything's still being made. I'm going to also have to run my steel up here. That being said, I'm probably going to move the steel smelting. It doesn't make sense anymore to have it running down this way. We'll leave it for now. So let's get more steel, like I just said. Run along this belt and grab everything before it gets used up by everything else. There we go. Still don't have enough iron. There's some right here though. You can grab those as well. There we go. Assembling machine 2. That can assemble these. So we're going to need again another splitter and a splitter. Because we will be needing these inserters for something else. So we can't just steal them forever. Alright, I'm going to need more iron and a couple more resources. But I also need to make a quick run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Grab these up. Like I said, I need to make some underground transporters. You know, while I was down here, I should have grabbed all that extra tin plate, or iron plate. Out of these, you can just control-click right out of these. It's a good way to get some materials. Alright, we've got definitely enough now. Perfect. And it's getting dark again. Oh my. Okay, so the green packs... Oh, okay, here. Actually, this is a good chance. Actually, no, I can just do it like that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so we need power for this assembling machine. Right here. Now I'm going to run my science packs a little bit differently. They're not going to run on the main bus. They're going to run directly to my science area. So we're going to clear out these trees here, and that will be our new science area right here. Perfect. Now again, you can use the raw wood for burning in your, well, anything that burns anything, really. Oh, you know what? I don't need the... What was I thinking? I only need the assembling machine 1, but I'll just go ahead and put it. The assembling machine 2 is faster. Crafting speed of 0.75. Assembling machine 1 is a crafting speed of 0.5. So eventually you're going to want to upgrade all your machines. So we need inserters and transport belts. And then you will bring them down here. Okay. Copper plate and iron gear wheel next. So we've already got, here's the iron gear wheel. Oh, I need you down here. Copper plate there. Gonna need a lot more of these undergrounds to go all the way here. Soon, when we upgrade, the underground belts go longer, the more advanced ones. So we won't need as many. Until then, we're going to need to just make way too many of them, unfortunately. Get myself a couple belts, and we're going to combine those two. Yeah, like I said, the Mark II assembling machine is just faster, so it's, if you can, you've got the materials, just start off with those. And I need to set the recipe, finish running this belt. You know what, I'm gonna run this one instead into this one so the spacing is good. Okay. Now he'll put those ones on that side, he'll put those ones on the other side. We can use one belt for 2 resources. Run this down a little bit further. And there's the tech lab. Now being fed everything he needs. Fantastic. And I'm going to build a couple more of these once this line starts to fill up. But for that to happen, we'll need more iron production. Okay? Not a big problem. Now that we've got the green ones being produced, very soon we're going to be having more